You're listening to the Experience Pros radio show, where business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business, and founders of Experience Pros University, are inspiring you to get your business right. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Hello, Denver, and welcome to the Experience Pros radio show with Angel and Eric. Wow. What an amazing, amazing conclusion to the biggest bite last night.
We had so much fun at Chinook Tavern announcing the winner of the Biggest Bite competition. For the last several weeks, we've been running the Biggest Bite, and last night we announced...
I got to tell you, the winner, I know you're about ready to say the winner, but every one of those people that worked at that contest, every one of them were such winners. The sponsors were winners, the families that worked hard. And I'll tell you, wow.
All right, so let's just recap really quickly. Last several weeks, we partnered with Intern America and brought on several companies who wanted to compete in the challenge to be the biggest bite.
Right.
The contest was sponsored by Employer Essentials,
Yep.
Infusionsoft, Casey Kiefer Photography and Video, Proformance Apparel, 5280 Drug Testing, and Handyman Matters.
That's exactly right. And boy, I'll tell you what, each one of those sponsors did their part to draw attention to the biggest bite competition, and then those companies.
There were 5 companies that were competing, and they showed up last night in full force, brought their team, brought their family members, brought the city out to support them. There were prizes galore all night long. The competing companies were Footers Catering, Major Mom, JP Lizzie Diaper Bags, Fig Advertising and Marketing, and Indulge Bistro and Wine Bar.
Yeah, and you know, the whole idea of the contest was to find the company who had the best culture of values, if you will, the best values, the intimate culture for the team, a team environment, and then out in the community
involvement. Yeah. And I'll tell you what, it was a tough competition. They all had to compete in different marketing competitions each week, team development, showing us that they had the culture for the Biggest Bite, to be named the Biggest Bite company in Denver. And the winner was...
Footers Catering. Footers Catering, and Anthony and April Lombados run Footers, and boy, did they roll out the carpet. They had so many people at last night's event who came in, and the last challenge of the competition, if you will, was to find how many people you could bring to this to Chinook Tavern for the grand finale, and they had more than anybody else. They
actually ended up getting a special prize for bringing
right.
the most. So the winner, Footers Catering, gets an intern from Intern America, 3-month intern from Intern America, and then for bringing the most people to the event, they won a free business portrait from Casey Kiefer. Throughout the event, JP Lizzie actually won one of the competitions. They will be featured in Colorado Biz Magazine for writing the press release. Testimonials, they're all winners. They all came out and did a fantastic job. We could not
Absolutely.
be more proud of just how they got together and got involved. And I'll tell you what, when you put together a marketing campaign at the end of the year, and this is kind of my business tip, we play all 60 minutes of the game, right? When a football team goes to the field, they play all 60 minutes. They don't stop in the fourth quarter. They don't say, you know what, we didn't do what we wanted to do, maybe we're a little bit behind. They play all 60 minutes. In small business, we need to play all 4 quarters of the year. And we see so many companies pull back this final quarter. Lack of marketing budget is a big one. You've spent it all already.
Oh, sure.
You haven't hit your goals. You're kind of defeated. You're getting distracted by the holidays, and you've really laid down the prize.
Right.
Well, we put together the Biggest Bite campaign, encouraged everybody to get involved, really up their marketing for this final quarter of the year. And I'll tell you what, it has been tremendous for business. And even many of our regular sponsors of the Experience Pros Radio Show are seeing record months and milestones that they've never seen before.
They really are. If you would like to sponsor the Experience Pros Radio Show, do a little advertising, let us take your brand to that next level, give us a call, 855-FAN-BRAG. And you know what? We've got business tips and insights coming up next. Don't go anywhere. This is going to be a fantastic broadcast.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
You know that the Experience Pros radio show runs on caffeine, but